To be not to. To be or not to be. To be or not to be, that is the answer. That is not the answer. That is the answer, perhaps. God. It is the answer to cut your throat. Whether it is nobler in the eye, in the eye, in the eye, in the ear, in the hair? No, in the brain, nobler in the brain, the mind. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the stones, kidney stones, gallstones, no, suffer a broken arm, no, broken wrists, no, bandages, slings, so suffer the slings, and I've got no idea what you're doing. Sounds like crap! Sounds like crap! Oh, yes, I see a bird, yes. Albatross, ostrich, seagull, thrush. Suffer from thrush? So smaller, yes. Robin, tit, sparrow. To suffer the slings and sparrows. Sparrows. To suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, and to take arms against hills, breasts, knockers. Take arms against knockers? No. Look out. Watch. Eyes. Watch. Sea. A sea! To take arms against a sea of sounds like bubbles. Why the hell would I want to take arms against a sea of bubbles? Oh God, this is ridiculous. I can't go on. Somebody get me a script. The prompt is an imbecile. What? It sounds like suck. Cough. Sounds like suck cough. How dare you! I'm a professional. I once got on the same bus as Sir Ian McKellen.
And then the justice in fair round belly with a good capon line, with eyes severe and beard of formal cut, full of wise saws and modern instances. And so he plays his part. With success came money, and a share in the Lord Chamberlain's men with Richard Burbage at the theatre in Shoreditch. Great rivals to Philip Henslow's Admiral's men based at the Rose in Southwark with Edward Alleyn. People forget that I was also an actor and played minor roles in many of my plays. But it was the profits from the performances of my plays that enabled me in 1597 to buy New Place, the grandest house in Stratford. In 1598, the lease on the theatre was up, and the landlord refused to renew it. So, Richard Burbage and a few members of the company hatched a plan that was not strictly legal. Over Christmas in 1598, in dead of night, we dismantled the timbers of the theatre and transported them across snow-laden streets to Bankside, across the river. And there, in 1599, we erected the Globe Theatre. The following decade was my most productive creatively. I wrote all my great tragedies: Hamlet, Othello, Macbeth, and what some people regard as my greatest play, King Lear. But our next scenes are from a comedy, Twelfth Night, set in Illyria, in the household of Countess Olivia, who is mourning her father's death. Members of her household, led by Maria and including Sir Toby Belch, her uncle, Sir Andrew Aguecheek and Fabian, are plotting to humiliate the self-important puritanical steward Malvolio by planting a love letter for him to find, purportedly from Olivia. Come thy way, Signor Fabian.
And I'll come if I should lose a scruple of this sport. Let me be spoiled to death with melancholy.
Here comes the little villain. How now, my metal of India?
Get you all three into the box tree. Malvolio is coming down this walk. He has been yonder in the sun, practicing behaviour to his own shadow this half hour. Observe him for the love of mockery, for I know this letter will make a contemplative idiot of him, close in the name of jesting. Lie thou there, for here comes the trout that must be caught with tickling.
'Tis but fortune, all is fortune. Maria once told me she could affect me, and I have heard herself come thus near, that if she should fancy, it should be of my complexion. Besides, she uses me with more exalted respect than anyone else that follows her. What should I think of?
He is an overweening rogue. Peace. Contemplation makes a rare turkey cock of him. See how he jets under those advanced plumes. Like I could so beat the rogue.
Peace, I say.
To be Count Malvolio.
Oh, rogue. Pistol him, peace.
Peace.
There is example for it. The Lady of Stralchi married the yeoman of the wardrobe.
Fly on him, Jezebel. Peace. Now he's deeply in. See how his imagination blows him.
Oh, well, having been married 3 months, sitting in my estate, calling my officers about me, having come from a daybed where I've left Olivia sleeping.
Brimstones, peace.
And then after the humorous state, and a demure traveller of a guard, telling them, I know my places I would, they should do theirs, to ask for my kinsman Toby.
Bolts and shackles, peace, how?
Toby approaches, curtsies there to me, and I extend my hand to him thus, quenching my familiar smile, with austere regard of control.
Does not Toby take you a blow of the lipstick?
Saying, Cousin Toby, my fortunes have cast me on your niece. Give me this prerogative of speech.
What?
You must amend your drunkenness.
Oh, down this very patience that we used to see.
Besides, you waste the treasure of your time with a foolish knight.
That's me, I warrant you.
One, sir.
I knew it was I, for many do call me fool.
Oh, what employment have we here?
Ah, now is the woodcock near the gin.
To the unknown beloved. Oh, by my life, this be my lady's hand. This be her very sees her use in her teas, and thus makes her great peas. It is in contempt of question. Aha.
Thou sees her use her teeth, why that?
To the unknown beloved, this and my good wishes, the very phrases, by your leave wax soft. To whom should this be? Vincent, live alone. Jove knows I love, but who? Lips do not move, no man must know. No man must know. If it should be thee, Malvolio.
Marry, hang thee, Brock.
I may command where I adore. Why, she may command me. I serve her. She is my lady. Well, this is evident in any formal capacity. And the end, what should that alphabetical position portend? If only I could make that resemblance something in me softly. M-O-A-I. M. Malvolio. Why, that begins my name.
Oh, excellent, won't say I.
M. But then there is no consonancy in the sequel that suffers under probation. A should follow, but O does.
And O shall end, I hope.
Or cudgelling the cryo.
And then I comes behind.
And if you had an eye behind you, you might see more detraction at your heels than fortune.
M-O-A-I. This simulation is not as the former, but to crush this little bow to me. For every one of those letters are in my name. Softly here follows prose. If this falls into thy hands, revolve. In my stars I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Thy fates open their hands, let thy blood and spirit embrace them. Cast thy humble sloth and appear fresh. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings, and wish to see thee ever cross-gartered. I say, remember, go to, thou art made, if thou desirest to be so. If not, let me see thee a servant still. The fellow of servants, not worthy to touch fortune's fingers. Farewell. She's that would alter services with thee, the fortunate unhappy. Daylight and champagne discovers what more. This is open. I will be proud. I will baffle Sir Toby. I will wash off those acquaintance. I do not fool myself to let imagination jade me. For every reason excites me to this, that my lady loves me. She did commend my yellow stockings of late. She did praise my legs being cross-gartered, and in this she manifests her love. I thank my stars I am happy. I will be strange, stout in yellow stockings, even with the swiftness of putting on. Jove and my stars be praised. Here is yet Thou canst not choose but know who I am. If thou entertainest my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smiles become thee well, therefore in my presence still smile, dear my sweet, my prithee. Jove, I thank thee. I will smile. I will do everything that thou wilt have me.
I could marry the the wench for this device.
So could I too.
And ask no other down with her, but such another jest.
No, I neither.
Where goes my noble guard?
Wilt thou set thy foot on my neck?
Oh, my neither.
Or shall I play my freedom a trade trip and become thy bond
I pray not I either.
Nay, but say true, does it work upon him?
Why thou hast put him in such a dream that when the image of it leaves him, he must run mad.
If you will see then the fruits of the sport, mark his first approach before my lady. He will come to her in yellow stockings, and 'tis a colour she abhors, and cross-gartered. 'Tis a fashion she detests, and he will smile upon her, which will now be so unsuitable to her disposition, being addicted to a melancholy as she is, that it cannot but turn him into a notable contempt. If you will see it, follow me.
Oh, to the gates of Tartar, my most excellent devil of wit!
I'll make one too.